Do you ever wonder about water rights in Israel? Who gets to use the water that comes out of the ground? Not that we have too much of it here in Israel. Kibbutz Nir David and Gan HaShlosha are located about 5 kilometers west of Beit Sha'an, which is about a 2-hour drive north of Jerusalem. Gan HaShlosha is a natural stream that feeds 3 natural pools, and it is a national park, which is within the ground of Kibbutz Nir David. This stream is also known as the Asi. Residents of nearby towns like Beit Sha'an complain that they do not have open access to the natural waters of the stream, the Asi, which is controlled by the kibbutz. So in Israel, there is a huge dispute regarding the rights on the water. Should the water be controlled by the kibbutz and closed to people from other towns, or should all residents of Israel have the same access to the natural waters and to the stream? There are other details, and each side have their own argument. The residents of the area who are not able to access the waters complain that the kibbutz not only controls the pools of the Gan HaShlosha and charge an admission fee, but after the waters run through the natural pools, the kibbutz diverts the waters and they fill their own man-made pools where they grow fish. So the waters are no longer flowing through the Nachal Harod, which is a beautiful hike on the way to ancient Beit Sha'an. I won't be able to resolve all of the details of this dispute within the framework of this virtual tour, but I will tell you about some other things that we can see at Kibbutz Nir David. Kibbutz Nir David was established in 1936 as a Choma Umigdal. Choma Umigdal means a wall and a tower, which was a system that was first implemented at Nir David in order to get around restrictions regarding establishing new towns in the land of Israel. According to the regulations at that time, a town was considered a place that had a wall around it and had a guard tower. So what the members of the kibbutz did was they built prefabricated walls and a tower. They trucked them into their location that they had bought previously, and they set up this camp overnight. In the morning, when the inspectors came, they found that this camp had a wall and a tower, and the members of the kibbutz were allowed to continue living at this location and working their fields and so forth. This same system was implemented in some 50 other locations in the region. At Nir David today, you can visit the Choma Umigdal Museum, where they have established a life-size model of the original camp with the wall and the tower, the mess hall, and other communal buildings. And there you can see how the original settlers of the kibbutz lived and protected their land. We can then go to the underground museum, where they have a interactive video presentation where you can learn about the whole history of establishing the town in the Choma Umigdal. You might ask, are there other things that we can do in this area after we visited the museum and the natural stream at Gan HaShlosha? Well, the Kibbutz Nir David is on the slopes of the Gilboa Mountains. We can go up to the top of the mountains and see the beautiful views and the nature and the flowers. And we can also see the electric windmills that were stationed on the top of the mountain. We can also go to ancient Beit Sha'an. I mentioned earlier that we can walk through the valley. We can see the ancient Roman bridge and the ancient Roman entrance to the city of Beit Sha'an. I plan to make another video with a virtual tour of the ancient city of Beit Sha'an. So stay tuned and check out more virtual tours of Israel on my channel. Be well. Shalom.